Hey folks, welcome back to Let's Play Metal Gear Survive on the Mysterious JG. We should be able to get the nurse out of this situation this time. I hope. I guess we'll find out in a moment. There's a guy. He was trying to use my tactics against me. But he's probably the only wanderer that's coming. Because I wiped out a whole bunch of these wanderers. You just need to last 30 seconds, lady. I mean, I'm not even trying to be pervy upskirt guy. I'm just trying to make sure no one gets anywhere near you. I better not find out, by the way, that her being too close to the wormhole transporter will, like, give her fatal radiation and she dies. Yeah, I think I was just more efficient. Oh, I still need to hit the button though. Do I need to pick her up first and then transport out? I think that's what I need to do. Alright, we'll get back to the main base. And like now it's like, yeah, apparently you had to beat the countdown and figure all that shit out before she dies. So there's every chance that last time I could have been 15 seconds faster and still figuring out, okay, did I just win? I think I won, and then boom, game over. Because you don't have enough seconds of, oh, I haven't won yet. I guess I need to pick her up and activate the thing. And I almost just used the teleporter without picking her up first, which probably would have also ended the game. Anyway, there you go. Hope you have fun. Reeve, you want to have some dialogue with her? Because obviously I can't.
Thank you. That helped.
That helped what? That helped. I'll take it from here now that you've rescued me from an army of zombies. I got this.
What's your name?
Who's your daddy?
Miranda.
Well, I guess there wasn't much point in calling her question. Could have just called her Miranda right from number one, but okay.
Oh. Yeah. I remember. It was just like any other night. I was out on a call with the doctor when we lost contact with the hospital. We drove back as fast as we could, but the hospital was on fire.
On fire? You know, is it a little weird that without anyone, like, unbidden by anyone else, she goes, "Oh yeah, I remember. It was just like any other night."
And if that wasn't hard enough to believe, a moment later, there was a light in the sky. It sucked our ambulance into it with us in it.
Sucked, huh?
Somehow, we survived, but then the doctor started acting strangely.
He asked me if it was okay to touch my butt.
Saying it out loud, it all sounds so ridiculous. Like any of that actually happened, right?
Yeah, true.
No, what you experienced actually happened. I saw the same thing in the sky. And I was here, just like you.
But I saw a flaming whale vision in the sky. And then, like, some kind of monster flying on flaming horseback. Yeah, I saw the intro to Phantom Pain.
Where is here?
Oh, Dite. Haven't you heard of it before?
They call it Dite.
Call it the Natural. I did hear somewhere that Miranda is either the nurse from Phantom Pain or is supposed to be, but they screwed up some details.
To put it simply, it's a world in another dimension. A world destroyed by some unknown parasite.
A world of sight and sound.
Wait.
Why can't I talk to the guy who rescued me?
So, when the doctor looked different and attacked me after we got here...
Looked different and attacked me after we got here. Oh my god.
Yeah. We call humans that get infected by it wanderers.
And wanderers that get infected by it, humans.
And there's no cure?
Well, I mean, you're a nurse. You tell us.
Apparently not. Once you end up like that, you're just a living corpse.
Living corpse. That's kind of a contradiction, but okay.
Only thing you can do for him is kill him. That goes for your friends, too.
You mean my friends who haven't turned into wanderers? Yes, the only thing you can do for anyone is kill them. I'm with Zoth, by the way.
You're sure about that? You guys don't look like doctors to me. Maybe a team of specialists could...
Ooh, wow. You know what? Fine, lady. You think just because we're doctors, we don't know what we're doing? Next, you're going to tell us that you believe in vaccination.
If anyone could have done something about this, this place would still be standing, wouldn't it?
Do you think she can tell us about stuff like this just because she's a medical professional? I mean, it's like scientists telling you global warming is real.
Maybe they just lack certain advances in medicine. And like you said, they're still living. Perhaps if we try to communicate with them with a little persistence, we can get through to them.
It's difficult for me to believe that we can save these guys. And the main reason is that their heads are gone. So, if the assumption is that these are humans who have been converted somehow, which is what the game is telling us, their brains, like clearly, their physical brains are gone. It is not a matter of turning them back. Like, their brains have been physically destroyed. Maybe the red pointy crystal thing could be converted back to a brain, but I don't think so. I think it's just like their brain is physically no longer present to bring them back. Whatever your like physiological or philosophical beliefs about the connection between the physical brain and human consciousness, you know, the soul and the mind, yeah, the meat is gone.
Look, your ridiculous theories are an insult to every one of them we've had to put down. Trying to take some moral high ground will do jack squat for you here. If you want to stay alive, keep quiet and do what we tell you.
That's the Detroit Pistons way.
Without morals, we're no different from them.
I don't know, we still have heads.
Take off your shirt.
He rips off his shirt, Hulk Hogan style, brother.
What?
Yeah, I knew that was coming.
You're injured, aren't you? Your breathing is off. You might have a fractured rib. I should take a look at you.
Besides, you look hot, and that guy looks like some kind of big boss who's been lobotomized.
What are you waiting for? If you want to stay alive, keep quiet and do what I tell you.
Ooh, she turned her words back on you, pal. Crew management now available. Establish the base development team. Alright, see, so now we're getting into the RPG element here. This is ActRaiser, and now we're finally have people clearing territory to build houses. Farming now available. Okay, I think this is a big deal because I was just saying, run out of foods. We got Slav Whorehound, something else, and a new crew member. And I think we're only 2 chapters away from clean water. Although just getting food makes me feel a bit better. When you end an expedition and return to base camp, any materials you obtained are automatically sent to the storehouse. At the storehouse, you know. Storehouse. So though, if the difficulty increase in this game is just longer and longer stretches of dust, more and more zombies, like, I'm not seeing a lot of variety so far. I'm having fun because I enjoy Metal Gear games just in general.
Our labor source, you should assign crew members to units. Come and assign crew members here.
Okay. Come as you want, but this is the wormhole transmitter. Is that where I assign crew members? Or I assign them with you? Okay, I do assign them with you, but let's open a case first. Can I assign Reeve to go out and fight zombies and gather materials? Because, you know, it would be nice if he fucking did that. And I held on to it. Maybe we can actually chop our carrots up in little pieces and stick them in the ground and have more carrots grow out of them. Some plants work like that, right? I don't know if carrots do. I don't know anything about how carrots work, actually. I assume carrots have seeds. They are, after all, a plant, but I don't know what blessed thing about them. They're root vegetables. So, I guess you do chop up the... whatever. I'm exposing my ignorance as I keep going. Oh, we found 3 units of glass. Great. Harry Island Towers. I want to see if I can talk to them before I assign them. Nope. They just hang around.
I'll go back.
How? I guess they do
I
talk.
hope someone's thought to take care of the pets.
Really? Okay. I did read a little bit about this character out of curiosity on the Metal Gear Wiki. I think it's sad. Like, people write for wikis, and they take every throwaway line in a game becomes like, you read any of these fucking wikis, especially for the Japanese games for some reason. The English language wikis on Japanese games, they have a section on each character called like characteristics and traits, where there's every like tiny throwaway line somebody has is extrapolated into like a personality trait. Because I remember hearing about the incredible compassion of the character Miranda as exhibited by, and I swear I remembered these 2 things, and I was like, wow, that's all she does over the course of the whole story. The 2 things that show her incredible compassion is, A, she tries to take care of dude's injuries when she first meets him, and B, she expresses concern for the animals that were left behind. Those 2 things have already happened. Apparently this is all she's ever going to do. I don't know. I mean, that wasn't the only thing that was in her bio, but yeah, her incredible compassion was all exhibited by here. All right, so crew management.
Assigning crew members to units will ensure base camp runs more smoothly.
You mean they're not running at all?
Assign crew members as the situation warrants.
Castaways that you have rescued while exploring can be given a duty and assigned as crew to a team in the base camp by accessing Virgil 89's crew management screen. Each team has a rank with its capabilities depending on how high its rank is. The team's rank is determined based on the number of crew assigned to it and the aptitude of each crew for the team. The aptitude of the crew towards their team depends on their condition and past work history. Try switching up a team's formation if it's not performing to your expectations. So Reeve, employment history, unconventional special forces. Would work very effectively in base defense. Also appears to have a high aptitude for exploration and base development. And then Miranda, nurse, evaluating. Her motivation is high, his is low. Is it actually evaluating? No, I just haven't actually. So his motivation is high and hers is high. No, never mind. His is low and hers is moderate, I guess. I don't know if I'm reading it right. Display management menu. Base development team needs treatment. No assignment or base development team. I guess the only team we have is the base development team.
Captain, there is one item to report.
Great.
When we scanned the area around the location where you rescued that woman, we detected a new memory
We detected the plot.
We've added this information to the situation report.
Great. So team facility, shared resource production increase 1, durability bonus when constructing +1. I guess this is the only team that we have, so they both need to be on it, but I don't know what they're doing. You don't appear to be doing anything after all.
I'm quite a burden on you. Sorry. That's all.
Glad you admitted it. So, do you have something to say now, Miranda? Because apparently he has more than one piece of
How
dialogue.
everyone's doing back home. It's kind of a worry.
What? That seems to be the opposite of compassion. You consider it a worry that you have to worry about them. Oh, never mind. I guess that's you being compassionate. All right. Well, I guess it's time to take a look. Our side quest didn't go away, but the memory board. We're on chapter 6. If I finish this in one more chapter, we got water. And they also said farming is available, although I don't remember them explaining how that's available. So I guess we should read about it. Oh, I just cleared all these, and these are not alphabetized either. Oh, well, these are all things that we don't see. So they mentioned that farming is now available. Didn't I read that? Am I crazy? Oh, here's plot that I should just do a video where we do plot. Oh, maybe sometime when Bobo is around, I'll just like make him sit with me and make fun of the plot stuff. Classes and skills, eh? Ooh, recipe shelter. Recipe vegetable farm potatoes. I need a potato. The most basic crew rest facility. You yourself can also make use of it. Oh. Should probably build some of those. But yeah, we can't actually grow potatoes until I get a potato. Because again, root vegetables, you cut off bits of them and you plant them in potatoes. So it says farming is available, but it's actually a big fucking lie. Alright, well let's give them someplace to rest, 'cause they might appreciate that. Where are they hanging out now? I was gonna put it pretty close to where they're currently chillaxing, but so here's where I've got all my benches and stuff. So that's right. Then I think this is kind of the thing that they... No, that's the level up machine. Yeah, this is kind of where they've been hanging out, but I can't build it there. So... I'm just building a few so that apparently I'm allowed to use it. So if I build 3, that means that so far our entire camp will have someplace to rest. That's probably a good thing. Am I thinking in the logic of some other game where this would be necessary? But now the game is completely fucking frozen over the fact that I built this fucking thing. I mean, my desire to explore this mechanic is greatly diminished by the fact that every time you build something, you sit here for 30 seconds while the game like resyncs with the server or whatever the hell it's doing. Cannot construct due to having reached construction limit. Okay. You guys gonna actually use those now? I guess not. The most basic rest facility, durability.
Thank you. That helped.
Comes into effect after at least 6 hours of rest. Your hunger and thirst don't change. I guess. I don't understand how that works at all. I don't get it. Don't get it. Maybe I'll read up on it later. Maybe I won't. In the meantime, if I want to continue the story as part of my efforts to get... oh, you know what? We killed a fuck ton of those guys in the last mission. I wonder if we can level up again. Yes, we can. Don't know at what point we get a different class to choose from. Maybe that happens at level 10? I don't know. I'm guessing. Sure seems like I'm either getting like completely overwhelmed and killed immediately, or you know, I can take like one hit and then get out and still be alive, or I just get overwhelmed. So incremental increases to vitality probably not helping me that much. I think I'd rather be a little bit better at killing these guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And now the next 2 times we level up, I'll either hold on to it. Actually, I should probably hold on to it, because I haven't really expressed any interest in any of these. Maybe that's a foolish mistake, but when I get to 10, if I do one point, this is like Diablo 2 math. Hold on to 1 when I level up from 8 to 9, 1 when I level up from 9 to 10. Then when I hit 10, I'll immediately be able to do 1 more level of these 2. Matter of fact, now that I think about it, I should have held on by that logic. Well, no, because if I got 2 levels of that, then I would say if I hadn't leveled this up, I would have 3 levels when I hit. But the way I'm currently spending them, they would have been spent to get me to the exact same place. So now if I were to head over here, first of all, let me use up, oh boy, spoiled black carrot. Ah, shit. Okay, well, that being the case, I guess I ate my other food, or it just went away. But yeah, let me actually eat these then, because they spoil. But I feel like I had, oh, that's just my current inventory. Yeah, when I come over here, let me find out if I, canteen clean water. No, I can't do that. Find out if my meats are starting to spoil. The black carrots are spoiling. If I find out later that it's really important to hold on to black carrots after they spoiled, I'll feel silly. Otherwise, I thought I had leftover goat meat and stuff, but I guess I don't. I lost track of it, or it automatically was. Maybe what's his face, Reeve ate it. Yeah, I thought I had some cooked meats that I had not used, but I guess I used them all up with the idea that I would use rations and forgot about it off screen. Maybe. But if these things are going to keep spoiling, then I just need to eat them. These barely do anything, so I feel like they're probably useful in a recipe or something. So I'll eat 2 of them, so that at the worst, I only lose 2. But eventually we will have potatoes, and then everything will be coming up Prithia. Alright, so I'll take a few more bottled clean waters with me, and just kind of hold out hope that we don't lose them all. Well, not that we don't lose them all. What am I even talking about? I just need to, like, kind of hope that that'll get us through 2 more chapters so that we can get clean water. And once we have clean water and the ability to grow potatoes, I'm probably going to go exploration and side mission crazy as I take advantage of finally feeling some, relief for the pressure to just advance the story until you have a little more survivability. So I think I'll repair my Whoppet, the only Whoppet that I've been using. What difference does the air tank needs to be repaired? Well, none of these cost much, and the air tank costs more than anything else, so... yeah. Change my layout here. I've got my hip and my back. I could have sworn that I had a could have sworn that I had acquired at some point a bow. Like, I thought not just the recipe, but I thought I just was given a bow. No, maybe I'll dick around with it between videos here, but it's time to call it a video now. So when we come back, potatoes are what we eat, except that they're not yet. Maybe we'll work on that next time. Bye bye.